In a break with tradition, tonight's show is open to all ages. We extend a special welcome to the children in the audience. Kids, I can say without the slightest hesitation that tonight you won't believe your eyes or your ears. In fact, I fully expect tonight's show to be trending on social media. Hashtag, are you kidding me? Tonight's presentation is the sequel to a hit Broadway musical, a delightful story of a cute, curly-haired little girl who lives with a big, rotund, bald guy. Tonight's sequel stars HaShem's own Paula Young as that cute, curly-haired, now all grown-up young lady who's still living with that same big, rotund, bald guy, played with impeccable precision by a big, rotund, bald member of the HaShem professional staff. No, it's not Catherine Schwartz. Unfortunately, unlike in past years, tonight, I, your loyal and trusted narrator, won't be able to be with you in person. Yes, I share your disappointment. But you see, I've run afoul of the wall our president has built around Fisk Planetarium in an effort to keep out illegal space aliens. And I am at this very moment undergoing extreme and rigorous vetting on the planet Mooney Moolah. That's aluminum spelled backwards. But fear not, because this year's Purim Schpiel is open to all ages. Standing in for me and playing the part of the narrator in tonight's performance will be all the children in the audience. That's right. If you're a child, and by that I mean anyone under the age of 26 who's still eligible, at least for now, to be on your parents' health insurance plan, you will be playing the self-absorbed role of the narrator in tonight's show. Now, kids, because you've never seen the adult Purim Schpiel before, you're probably wondering, what is this important sounding role of the narrator? Well, I like to think of the narrator's role as sort of a verbal Twitter account, presented in immature and often nonsensical verbal tweets of no more than 140 syllables, which, if delivered correctly, will qualify you to hold high political office when you grow up. Anyway, as the narrator, what you need to do is every once in a while during the show, just insert yourself right into the show by making, a silly comment, or maybe an animal noise, or my personal favorite, sit down really hard on a whoopee cushion. Just do anything that will distract the audience from second-guessing their decision to attend tonight's show. I know many of you are probably a little nervous, sitting there thinking to yourself, hey, I'm just a kid. I'm not grown up enough to play the role of the narrator. Well, don't worry about that. Holly Berman, the director of the Purim Schpiel, is always yelling at me to grow up. So I think you kids will be perfect for the narrator's role. But before I turn the show over to you guys, there are a couple of points I need to tell you about. First, as the narrator, it's your responsibility to always provide positive reinforcement for your fellow cast members, especially first-time cast members, like Alan Halpern, who I'm sure has no idea what's about to happen to him. Anyway, what this means is that at the conclusion of every song, even if you're thinking to yourself, geez, that sounded like someone stepped on a cat, you still need to jump to your feet and lead the cheering and the clapping. You'll be surprised at how many of the confused audience members will actually disregard their own judgment and join you in celebrating the musical equivalent of fingernails on a chalkboard. And nothing will give you more professional satisfaction than watching a fellow cast member finish his or her randomly melodious solo, with head held high, proudly depart the stage with the audience applause led by you, thankfully drowning out the last wailing notes of a song that never has before and never will again be sung that way. Finally, and most importantly, kids, as the narrator, you are the conscience and the voice of the audience. As its conscience, you're the one who must encourage the audience to forsake all those excuses for trying to duck out of the show early. And you must remind them to take comfort in knowing that in future years, when they attend a HaShem's Purim Schpiel, there will be a bright side to hearing loss. And as the voice of the audience, you have an even more important duty. It's your responsibility to remind Holly Berman, our lovable Marine drill sergeant of a director, that while you deeply respect and appreciate all the hours and hours and hours of hard work that went into tonight's Purim Schpiel, that Saturday Night Live starts very soon, so let's wrap this thing up. But I know, kids, it's your first time as narrator. And you're probably asking, when will I know it's time? When is enough enough? When should I tell Holly to pull the plug on this terminally ill and talently challenged production? All I can say is in years past, I've tried to keep a keen eye on the audience. And when I started to see ears bleed, I knew it was time to end the show. So be in tune with your audience, because after all, someone in the show has to be. And when you think the audience has had enough, that they just can't take it anymore, turn up the house lights and scream, "There's Hamantaschen for everybody." And with that, boys and girls, I wish you well in your debut as the loyal and trusted narrator. And I will look for your comments on Twitter. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the 2017 HaShem's Purim Schpiel. King Ahasuerus rules over 127 provinces, from India to New York City. He is famous for throwing incredible dance parties, and this one has lasted 180 days. Our story begins during the Great Depression of Persia, where there was terrible income inequality. The royals partied on while the Jews and orphans of Shushan struggled to survive.
Howdy, ladies and gents, cats and dames. Tonight's show is brought to you by King A's Toothpaste for thorough and safer cleaning for every palace party you attend. Use King A's dental cream. This is Bert Healy saying, "Hey, Shusha man, hey, Dapper Dan, you both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be Nebuchadnezzarly, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Shushan Row? Is what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters." So emperor, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Ah, the lovely Shushan sisters. Your clothes may be necessarily, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed. Though you may wear the best, you're never fully dressed without a
smile. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to smile. And sometimes a smile isn't what it takes to get the job done. We had some serious business to attend to here in ancient Persia, in Shushan, when the monarchy started thinking that some people are more important than others. And I think you may have some serious business to attend to here as well. But in the meantime, here is our story.
Hey, Vashti, Dollface, come here.
Oh, I can't right now, Kingy. I'm having kind of my own party over here. And then I have to file those invoices for your stinking toothpaste business. With his horrible toothpaste, we're all gonna need crowns.
No, my sweet canary. We're gonna have a swell time here. Come dance for me and the guys.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's just not my rag.
You, shake a leg over here now.
Don't be pushy, Ashi. I said no.
Vashti, you don't want me to get on the horn and call the coppers now, do you? They'll send you to the big house if you're not careful. Just come and dance with your royal crown, and we'll keep the party going.
Are you threatening me?
Yes.
No! I'm so over this.
Get out. We are kaput. Kiss off.
Gladly. Maybe someday I'll find a decent guy. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. He could be pouring me coffee. I could be straightening his tie. Maybe in a house all hidden by a hill. I'm sitting playing piano. He's sitting paying a bill. Betcha King knows that I'm right. Thought that I'd dance and not put up a fight. He might be good, why shouldn't he be? His big mistake was giving up me. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, someone will call me his baby. Maybe. Bet King can't read, betcha he knows. Maybe he's made me cover his woes. Maybe I'm through, I'll stop on a dime. Don't really care as long as I'm fine. So maybe now this press, the last one of its kind, someone will call me his baby. Maybe. Well, that was the end of my time at the palace. I have to tell you, that was okay by me. That king had some growing up to do. And without a queen, the party just wasn't the same for him. He felt sad, like a crumb, and all the dough in the world couldn't make him feel better. He wanted to dance with someone new. His friends suggested holding a contest that evening to see if he could find a new, more suitable queen. So he called for his closest advisor, Miss Haman Hamigan. AKA Miss Hamigan.
My king, I will help you find a new queen. Someone who will do what you want. You deserve the best. And so do I. What I put up with around here, the riffraff, the orphans. Ooh, the orphans. Let's get to the party. The contest will start soon, and I need a drink.
Righto. I can always count on you, Miss Hamigan. You're the best broad.
Now, you all know the story of little orphan Annie, right? Well, now Esther Annie is all grown up, still living with Mordecai, AKA Daddy Morebucks, who adopted her from the orphanage long ago. Mordecai was a fantastic businessman, but he was also a righteous and pious man. He knew that having a Jew in a position of power would pay off someday for the many other Jews of Shushan who still struggled mightily. So he encouraged Esther to go and dance with the king.
Esther Annie. What's so funny? Esther Annie, do you know about the contest tonight at the palace?
Sure do, but I'm not sure it's for me, having once been an orphan and all.
I imagine it feels scary to go. But I think you should. You never know what will happen. As Jews, the palace folks treat us as strangers. But if you get yourself on the inside, it could be good for all of us.
I know the king is cute. Maybe not so smart.
Yeah, I know it's true. But because of that, you can hide your Jewishness from him. You can probably catch his eye and be successful. It'll be great.
Great?
Maybe.
When Kingy sees your natural charm, he's sure to be quickly disarmed. And when he sees your bouncy curls, he'll choose you from all of the girls until the midnight oil is burned. Will not a stone be left unturned? He will search everywhere and he'll find you, I swear. No, you won't be a stranger for long.
Okay, I'll go.
So Esther did go to the palace. Better her than me.
Nice, not great. Cute. Funny. Funny. Nice smile. Lovely curly red hair. Oddly familiar. What's your name? Where'd you come from?
Hi, I'm Esther Annie. I used to live in an orphan... I come from the Shushan Finishing School for Society Girls.
Excellent. Will you be my filly, my queen, my sweet patootie?
Oh, yes!
Together at last.
Together forever. We're tying a knot. They never can sever.
I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies to blue. I don't need anything but you. You've wrapped me around your cute little finger. made me a singer.
And now I'm really queen and you're my honey boo.
I don't need anything but you.
Yesterday I was nothing.
You can say that again,
Yesterday I was nothing.
but that's then.
I'm plain as a bagel.
I'm richer than Midas, but nothing on earth could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too, I don't need anything, anything, anything. I don't need anything but you.
Wow, it certainly is exciting and beautiful. Who would have thunk I'd end up living in the palace? Oh, well. Cecile will pick out all your clothes. You mean I get to wear new things?
Your bath is drawn by Mrs. Greer.
Really, a bath just for me?
Ned comes in to make your bed.
I get my own bed too? I think I'm gonna like it here.
The swimming pool is to the
A
left.
pool inside?
Chariots are in the rear.
Oh, gee, I don't know how to ride.
Have an instructor here by noon.
You'll be riding like a pro in no time.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
When you wake, ring for Drake. Drake will bring your tray. When you're through, Mrs. Pugh comes to take it away. No need to file a dumb invoice.
Vashti will never believe this.
No finger will you lift, my dear. We have but one request. Please put us to the test. I know she's gonna like it here.
Used to room in a tomb where I sit and freeze. Get her now. Holy cow! Could someone pinch her, please?
Ow!
I didn't mean it.
We've never
like
had
you.
a girl like
I'm very glad to volunteer.
We hope you understand. Your wish is our command. We know you're gonna like it here. Welcome!
So Esther Annie did indeed become the new queen, much to the chagrin of Miss Hamigan, who did not like some of the changes she was seeing around her.
Criminy, I do not like that little red-headed girl. Something about her roots. Ugh. Hey, you, Jew, what are you doing in that tux? Where'd you get the bucks? You know, the only one in the kingdom who can dress like that, besides the king, is me. Now, bow down and show me some respect.
You're all wet, Hamigan. I'm not gonna bow down for you or anyone. You can't stop me or my people from living our faith. As a Jew, I only bow down to God. We are taught to pursue justice and love your neighbor as yourself. This is very serious. And to treat everyone with kindness and with equality. Perhaps you didn't know that.
Blah, blah, blah. Kindness and equality? I am so sick of this. the Jews everywhere I turn, I can't see them. All the Jews, night and day, I eat, sleep, and breathe them. I'm an ordinary woman with feelings. I'd like a man to nibble on my ear, but I'll admit, no man has bit. Perhaps it's 'cause I traffic, hate, and fear. Jews are there everywhere, even on the roof with a fiddle. If I get rid of them, surely I will get an acquittal. Some women, they get to date Damon. Some women, they get to date Cruz. What I get, what I sweat, no respect and just neglect from all the Jews. How I hate Jewish socks, Jewish shoes, and each Jewish bloomer. I can't stand Bernie Sanders and that obnoxious Chuck Schumer. Someday I'll step on their prayer books. Some night they'll sit in my pews. Send the flood, send the flu, anything that you can do to all the Jews. Someday I'll rise in the kingdom. Some night I'll give them the news. Look at me, there I'll be with the prohibition of all the Jews.
No see.
My long-lost brother, Rooster. How are you, honey? When did they let you out of the pokey?
I got off 6 months early for good behavior.
Well, what did you do this time?
Some old geezer from Shushan accused me of swindling her out of $1,100.
Why did she say that?
Because the rooster swindled her out of $1,100.
Well, sis, I'd like to introduce you to a friend of mine from
Jersey Province.
Jersey Province, Miss Lily St. Regis.
I'm named after the hotel.
Which floor?
Don't you just love Lil, sis?
Yeah. Rooster, I have a problem. It's those Jews, and I need your help, so I'm letting you out of the barn.
Cock-a-doodle-doo! What are we gonna do? I got cash, I got my goons, cards, my chopper. What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
I forgot my line.
Line.
I can't see. I don't know what.
It's all those darn Jews.
Oh, it's a. It's all those darn Jews. I can't stand them.
I know what you mean, sis. Ma always said there were too many of them. I remember the way our sainted mother would sit and croon us her lullaby.
She'd say, kids, there's a place that's like no other. You gotta get there. You gotta try.
You don't get there by playing from the rule book.
You stack the aces.
You load the dice.
Mother dear, oh, we know you're down there listening. How can we follow your sweet advice to
Jew-free streets, Jew-free streets, where It ain't fair how he goes around in that tux. That Hebrew more bucks.
He won't bow down. How's about this? On a date we'll pick by drawn lots. We'll run those hot shots right out of town.
Maybe that is the key, my little lady.
To having no Jews?
To fix this mess, you just go to the king with something shady.
Where does that put us?
Tell a rooster.
Give you one guess. Yes! Jew-free streets! Jew-free streets! Banishments! The key! Yes-sirree, yes-sirree, yes-siree! Jew-free streets! Jew-free streets! That's where we're gonna be.
I think you have to call the king.
Oh. My honorable liege, my ruler of all the diverse populations of Shushan, we have a problem in the kingdom. The Jews are very difficult to control. They live by their own laws, and they only bow down to God.
Really? I'm not keen on that.
But I think I can help you solve this problem. I suggest that we draw lots to determine a date on which we can banish these evil people. Meanwhile, we can set up a registry to keep track of them, to make sure that they don't get any special rights like food, clothing, or shelter. We can repeal and replace their Akasha care. You get the idea? We will get rid of them.
Right. Just don't let it get in the way of my next party.
Okay, Jews. We're going to have some new rules around here. No more wool blankets. Food will be rationed. And you will stay up and scrub until this place shines like the top of the Persepolis building. Now, say it. I love you, Miss Hamigan. Not you. Louder.
I knew things were going to get scary. Already the adorable Jews were beginning to suffer.
once a day. Don't you want to throw the towel in?
I do, but we really need to fight.
Haman's there when our dreams at night get creepy. Haman's there makes us feel we're on the brink. Haman's there makes our eyes get wet and weepy. I knew a thing this voice would sing. Oh, empty belly life. Rotten stuffy life. Full of sorrow life. No tomorrow life.
Santa Claus we never see.
Santa Claus, what's that? Who's he? You'll stay up till this dump shines like the top of the Persepolis building.
Hate the whiskers, rubber chin. Jabber with the steak again. Make her drink a Mickey's Bay. I love you, Miss Havigan. Get to work. Strip them beds. Scrub that floor. Polish my shoes. And I mean, start now.
It's the hard knock life for us. It's the hard knock life for us. Doesn't care for juice or Spanish. Takes away our heritage. It's the hard knock life. It's the hard knock life. It's the hard knock life.
Esther Annie, sweetheart.
How are you? I miss you. But the palace is so much fun.
Listen, that advisor, Miss Hamigan, and her sketchy brother are planning to create a registry and then banish all the Jews in an upcoming day. I think they chose the 13th or 14th of Adar. You have to reveal yourself to the king and save us. If he realizes that you are Jewish, then I know he would do the right thing because he loves you. Maybe you're in your position for just this purpose.
Oh, please. That's very bad. But it's so dangerous for me to say anything directly to him. I could be killed for speaking out of turn to the king.
This is your time, Esther Annie. You made it all the way from the orphanage for a reason, and this is it. Our people need saving, their lives on the line. I tried to assist them, their suffering was mine. But something was missing, you never quite knew. That something was someone, but who? My sermons are greeted with thunderous acclaim, but that won't stop Haman from placing the blame. Yes, something was missing each time I got through. That something was someone, but who? Who could that someone be? How could she make it known? That was close. Tell the king the truth and be free. With God you won't be alone. Your people, they need you. They're caught in this world. Who dreamed they could find help in one little girl. Yes, something was missing, but dreams can come true. That something is no one but you.
You're right, Daddy Moorbucks. I think I've been in a bubble, a boulder bubble, or something, thinking that fairness was just going to happen. It's not. We're all going to have to get up and fight for it.
Yes, Esther, it's about action. It's about action. It's not just talk.
I'll get the king to have a special party, and there I'll tell him the truth. I'll pray and fast and do what I need to do. I just want tomorrow to be better.
Thanks, God.
A little mutt. I don't got much time for you now.
Officer, that's my dog. He must have escaped from the palace. I'll take him, thanks.
Prove it to me.
Schmutzy. Here, Schmutzy. Come on, Schmutzy. Oh, yes, good dog, Schmutzy. Good dog. Come on. Yes, you're a good dog, Schmutzy. You're gonna come live with me in the palace? Everything's gonna be great there. You're gonna be happy. Yes, living in the palace. If I give you some of these. The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow scares away the hot cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. Since we're facing the day of Haman's loading, I'll just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Okay. Now, it's my turn to step up.
Good for you, girl. Good job. Here, pup, I gotcha. Come here, Lou.
Hey, Sugar. Can I come in?
Yeah, come in.
Great, thanks. So I was wondering something. Could we have a special party tonight?
Sure, that'd be keen.
And you think we could invite Miss Hamigan? And her brother?
Yeah, sounds great. I'll tell the palace staff to get it all ready.
Well, that was much easier than I thought it would be. I guess sometimes the anticipation of something is a lot harder than actually doing it.
So true. So, everyone brushed their teeth and went to the party at the palace. Hey, Shushan man, hey, Dapper Dan, you've both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Oh, wait, everyone. This is neat and everything, and You do look dapper and all, but this could be our very last party, honey.
No way, baby. We are just getting started. We're going to make Persia great again. We're going to give everybody a new deal.
But you, Miss Hamigan, and Rooster, you've made a plan to banish all the Jews, right?
Nah, baby, we're just going to deport those other people.
Then you'd have to get rid of me, too.
What? That's not possible. I love you. I guess...
I am those other people.
Thank you for that hint.
I am Jewish.
I guess some of my family are Jews. In that case, we'll just get rid of those other Jews.
No, it's me and everyone else, or I'm out of here. We're all equal. We're all human.
I never said anything else. All lies. I will love all Jews. Everyone can stay, and everyone can prosper in Shushan.
Well, in that case, you need to do something about them.
Who's the snitch?
But King, you can't run this monarchy without me. And look at how the wonderful care I gave to those orphans.
Miss Hamigan, you are out of here. The three of you, banished.
But.
Go.
Only we can only prosper and thrive when all people are free.
And as Ms. Hamigan and her dastardly crew were banished, the march toward justice could not be stopped, and the 14th day of Adar became a day of celebration and joy. We were facing the day of Haman's loading. Now we stick out our chins and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may.
Tomorrow, I'll love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, I'll love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day
The band.
Thank you. Hamantashen for everyone.